Hi everyone, welcome back to my introduction to Python tutorials. Today we're going to be learning about dictionaries. Dictionaries are very similar to lists in that they contain multiple values within the same variable. However, there are subtle differences. You can actually place a list within a dictionary, as you can see right here, and we'll talk about that further. Dictionaries also contain curly brackets, whereas lists use square brackets. But they are both mutable, which basically means that you can change different values within both of them. To get started, we're going to be working with the variable that I've named kid. And as you can see, I've created a dictionary that has all the descriptive elements that we want to work with that describe the kid, such as his name, his age, as well as his favorite foods. Now I'm going to introduce a new term to you guys. The term that I'm going to introduce is called a key. And this right here, the name as well as the age and favorite foods, those are keys. Now, the kid's actual name, James, and his actual age, as well as the list of his favorite foods, those are called values. So if you put those together within a dictionary, they contain what's known as key value pairs. So name would be the identifier and James would be the data that's related to the identifier. And so just to reiterate, this is the key and this is the value, right? Dictionaries can contain multiple of these, as you can see. So if I wanted to create a dictionary that says kids, I could have a list of names, a list of their ages, as well as a list of their favorite foods. But since we're only working with one kid, we'll just keep it like that, just to make it simple. There are a number of different things that you can do with a dictionary. The most obvious thing we can do is print. So let's go ahead and do that. Print kid. And if we run that, you'll see the output is the exact same. Let's say we wanted to actually print a specific key. Instead of the entire dictionary. We can actually do that quite easily. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll keep kid right here. And let's say we want to print out the kid's age. So what we'll do is we'll select the key. We'll put it in quotes just like it is right here. Make sure it's in square brackets. And we can go ahead and run it. And there you go. It prints out the kid's age. Now, what if we wanted to update the kid's name as well as his age? We could easily do that by saying kid update, curly brackets, and then we can say name, the key name, and then whatever we want to change it to. So since the name is James, we want to change it to John. And then we could say the age. And let's say he just had a birthday, so we'll change it from 7 to 8. After that, we can print it and then run it. Oops, forgot to say, put this in a string. And as you can see, this is good because now you can see it, just simple errors. Name error, name John is not defined. That just basically means what I just said. His name is not, wasn't defined in a string. So I just made it a string. All right. And as you can see, his name has been changed to John. His age is 8 and everything else remains the same. Now, what if we wanted to add something to this dictionary? We can easily do that with the same update function. And so if I wanted to do that, I'm just going to add something right here. I could say, let's say if we want to add his favorite class. You can easily do that. Let's say his favorite class is math, which was actually one of my favorite classes. And let's not make the same mistake again. We put math in a string. And then let's go ahead and print it. And there you go. Favorite class has been added down here. Now, what if we wanted to delete something from the dictionary, such as a specific key? We can actually delete the key that we just added, favorite class. So to do that, we say DLE or DEL. Kid, square brackets, and put in your quotes, favorite class. And that will do the job. So if we print kid again, there you go. Favorite class is deleted now. All right. If you're staying along with me, let's go ahead and clear our dictionary. So clears the dictionary, and we can say the name of the dictionary, which is kid, dot clear. And we can actually clear the entire dictionary. So this is what we have in our dictionary right now. Let's go ahead and clear it. And there you go. The dictionary is now clear. Another thing that we can do with dictionaries is we can actually print the individual keys, values, as well as the items. So let's go ahead and do that. Say print, and then you say the name of the variable which contains the dictionary, and then you say keys. Make sure you put your parentheses right here, and then let's go ahead and run it. Okay, now you see the actual keys. We can also print, as I stated before, the values. So let's go ahead and do that. And now you can see the values which are associated with the keys. And the last thing we can do with that is we can also do items as well. Okay, and it prints the items that are contained within the dictionary. The last thing I'll teach you is the get method. So we can actually print and get a specific key and its value associated with that key. And what I mean by that is we can say print kid get, and then we can say the actual key. Let's not forget our quotes, and we can print it. And as you can see down here, here's the output. James is the value that's associated with the key called name. Now, what if we try to retrieve a value from a key that doesn't exist? What if I say last name? Well, what do you think the output would be? None. So it'll say none. All right, everyone, that is it for dictionaries. They can get a little bit more advanced. However, we're only going to talk about the introduction. So feel free to be on the lookout for my next videos. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment, share, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified for my next videos. I have more exciting videos up and coming for this Introduction to Python course for beginners. So stay tuned. Thanks.